All right, hey guys, it is day 24 and we're gonna see where we're at. But first, kind of vlogging what's happening over here. Tomorrow I have a meeting with the contractors to talk about the reception desk and where it's going to exactly sit and where they need to break up the concrete to bring electric up out of the floor for the reception desk. So they want me to look at the desk and decide, where these, where the electric needs to come up. Well, this is the desk. So, yeah. I'm going to kind of look around here and see. It looked like there was some papers on here. So I'm just going to see if by chance we have like a customer copy. Okay, that's not it. Like some instructions maybe. If not, I'm going to have to go home tonight and dig around online and see what we can find. There's some paperwork here. Let's see what this is. It is bill of landing. Office furniture, bill of landing. So that is not. It just says basically what was in the boxes. So I'm not seeing any other obvious, here are the instructions. So, that's fun. So we'll see, I'll meet with them. I'll see what I can find online tonight. And then I do have a meeting with them tomorrow and we'll get that figured out. So I'm going to go show you kind of where that area is. We're also just going to take a look around and see what's going on day 24. So we're in our storage room right now, which will be rented out to tenants at some point. All right, so headed down the hallway here. I'm going to flip you around so you can see an update on. There hasn't been much change from the last vlog on the student lounge and the boutique area, but I'll show you those quick. And then there's a little exciting thing in the reception area that I'm going to show you as well. So student lounge still looks very similar. They're working on framing up the door that was there and then creating the new door that's going to come off the waiting room here. And they've still got their holes here for the windows. So we're just kind of waiting on the next step with that. And the boutique, I believe, is the same. We are just kind of got the doors in, the pocket doors in, and just kind of sitting and waiting on whatever comes next for this room as well. But this is exciting. Are you ready? New wall going up right here. So this is where the reception desk will sit. And so it needed a nice wall behind it to give us kind of some, we're going to basically create a little hallway back there that sections off our offices just a little bit, but also then provides a nice backdrop for the reception area and reception desk so they can have some storage, like a credenza behind the desk and a big logo on the wall and things like that. So when parents walk in from over, oh, I didn't even notice this. Hello, we have our little half wall going up too. This will be the toddler play area. So when people walk in, coming from the front doors, which are here, and as people walk in, you can imagine then that this is all a big wall right there. So you're going to have a nice, centered logo on that wall and this beautiful reception desk. It's kind of like a 15-foot curved reception desk that will sit centered on that wall as well. And so that'll be, what you see when you first come in. So it'll be very visually pleasing and kind of neat and clean as well. And then this is exciting. They're getting the little half wall up so that our younger siblings will have a little place to play. So they're just kind of working on getting the metal studs framing in here. And yeah, it'll get drywalled and all of that. So this will be where you come in and it'll just be a little area for toys. That was one of the things we got from feedback from our time customers. I did a few meetings. It was actually last summer. I did a few meetings with some of our just really different subgroups of our community, basically. We kind of randomly picked a group of 8 or 10, preschool parents. We randomly picked a group of 8 or 10 really long-time parents. We randomly picked a group of 8 or 10 of our older kids. They may not be longtime parents, but older kids' parents. So we had like 8 different subgroups. I don't remember what they all were. And then I did Google Meet meetings with them, virtual meetings with them last summer, and basically just asked, what do you like and what do you want to make sure that would stay in a new space? What maybe would you change if you could? And we just had this conversation and made some notes and figured out what the trends were. And that was one thing that people said was just, I wish that, as my kids were young, I loved that there was this play area because we have like toys at our studio now. But now as I'm older, it's kind of annoying when you come in and, you have to walk over them or kind of trip over toys. And so we did want to put in this corner, just this sectioned off, it's not all the way up. It's not its own room. Like parents can kind of almost put them in here and still sit on the other side. They'll be like couches and chairs and everything just right on the other side of this half wall right here. And then there'll be lots of couches and chairs and stuff back here as well. And so parents can, put them in here and still keep an eye on them. They can still hear them. Reception then will be, right over here. They'll be able to see kind of what's going on in this space as well, but it's going to help contain the toys and the toddlers. And then right off from this little area is just a random closet. And so we're going to make this kind of a mother's nursing room where we can put, we already have a recliner that's going to go in here and a little lamp and a little end table. And moms can have a little place to nurse if they need to and have some quiet time with a little one while they wait in the waiting room if they need that. So let's see if there's anything else. I don't think there's really anything else on this main level that has changed. So let's head upstairs and see if they've done anything up there. The last few times we've been up there, there really hasn't been much change. But at one of these days, we're going to go up there and there's going to be walls knocked out. So let's head up there and see. We're going to warp upstairs. Here we go. Okay, as I'm warping, I'm using the elevator and I just wanted to show you. I don't think this sheet protector thing's doing much anymore. It's hanging on by a thread there with all this heat and humidity, of course, in the summertime. All right, let's flip you around. See what we got going on up here. I don't know. You think there's gonna be anything different? No, it doesn't look like it. Nope. Nope. Check out down here just in case. But it's looking like probably the same as what we've been noticing. Not much happening up here yet. No. I just wanted to notice this beautiful sunlight though. This is the natural light that just comes in. In most of the studios we'll have natural light that comes in and it's just beautiful. It's gonna be pretty cool. And like I've talked about before, having the studios on the second floor, there's pros and cons to it. But one of the pros for me was that the dancers would be able to have natural light and the teachers and have these open and not have the distractions from the quote unquote sidewalk or street. So a lot of times, studios will struggle with people that they're not really sure, who they are or why they are peeking in at the girls or boys dancing and kind of standing there and watching. It can get a little weird or creepy sometimes. And you know, can make the kids feel uncomfortable, the teachers feel uncomfortable, and so that can be kind of tricky sometimes, but we've, you know, never had too big of an issue with it. However, we haven't had a lot of windows into our studios on the first floor, and so I really liked, I have friends who've had these issues, and so I really liked the idea that we could get all this natural light, but not have there be a con basically to it. So, well, I'm gonna head home and do some online homework here to try to figure out some more information about this reception desk and see if I can find a little more detailed either instructions or kind of a breakdown of dimensions and things like that for my contractor meeting tomorrow. But otherwise, we are just kind of moving along here. Hopefully things will get moving upstairs as well. But downstairs is coming along. It'll be pretty cool as we continue to watch the progress. So thanks for following along, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.